Alright, I'm going to create a ladder playlist, a level playlist for this scenario that I just created. So it's a basic Pasu-like scenario with very large targets because the default definition for the level is going to be level 0. So I'm going to go and I'm going to make, this is basically defines how the scenario changes for each level. So I'm going to make it get 3% easier, so the radius gets multiplied by 0.97. You could also modify the speed if you want, but I'm just going to focus on target size. So that is how the levels will change per level. And so I'm going to go into advanced and create a levels playlist with the same name. And so this is basically, this is the scenario we defined. That's going to have 30 levels. And so level 1 is this, escape, and let's see what level 30 ended up looking like. So it's pretty small. Alright, and let's go to like level 10. Actually, let's make it short for now. And we're going to define a score target. So the target scores are based on like 60-second normalized time. So let's say 80 hits is maybe reasonable. We'll just put 50 there. And so basically now you're going to try and hit that score for each level. Alright, so if you hit the score, which was 80, you get 5 energy, or whatever this lightning bolt means for now. And so basically you can go down the level 3% smaller each time to see basically how far you can get, and you can keep working progressively on harder scenarios trying to get that score. Alright, so we're still hitting it. So that we didn't hit it. So we could decide, maybe hit U, that 80 was not aggressive enough. So we'll just update it to be 100, it will be the target. And so basically you can easily tweak targets and difficulties to sort of challenge yourself over time. Another thing is, if you didn't like the 3%, you could change it in the scenario, or you could also go in half steps of levels. So all these levels are automatically defined, so you can go as granular as you want. And another thing is, if you wanted to say, this may be more relevant for tracking, but if you wanted to do, say, I want to see how good I do on this at 35 centimeters. So this basically defines variations of all the scenarios. They're sort of dynamically defined, where the sensitivity is fixed at 35 and the scores are kept separately, so you can sort of track scores at different sensitivity levels without them polluting each other. That's probably more useful for tracking, but yeah. So this is basically just a graph of your score over time through the scenario, with the red line being your final score.